Hello, Virginia Operation Smile Clubs. This is Pete Hansen, and this is your February 2022 Student Programs Update. So all of last year and a couple of times this year, I've been hosting town hall meetings as a way to communicate with all of our clubs and keep everybody in the loop. I think what I'm going to do from now on is continue to put out these video updates every month. I think these are a great way for all clubs to be receiving the same information and the same updates without everybody having to tune into a live meeting at the same time. So for now, I'm going to continue to do these video updates and pump the brakes on the town hall meetings. If you ever have any thoughts or ideas on better ways that I can be communicating with your clubs, please let me know, because I'm always open to your suggestions. We are very excited to announce that we're going to be having an in-person International Student Leadership Conference, or ISLC, this coming summer. The dates for ISLC are July 18th through 24th. If you've never attended this conference before, I highly encourage you to consider coming and participating. It is a wonderful time. You'll meet students from across the world who are involved with Operation Smile. At our last conference at Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, we had over 25 countries represented. It's a wonderful week, it's a lot of fun, it's full of energy, and I really encourage you all to participate. There is a short application, and we're asking that everyone who wants to attend the conference complete the application by March 13th so we can shift into more advanced planning for the conference. One of the important parts about the application is for TLs or team leaders or assistant team leaders or ATLs. Inside the application, you can select whether you want to apply to be a TL or an ATL. And TLs, team leaders, will primarily consist of seniors, of rising college students, the class of 2022. Assistant team leaders, ATLs, will be made up of primarily a mix of juniors and seniors, or the class of 2023 and the class of 2022. We're looking for students who are leaders in their clubs, who are maybe participants on the regional leadership councils, the RLC, officers in their clubs, executive board members of their clubs. But really what we need is students that are going to be outgoing, that are going to be good at leading a team of other students, that are going to be encouraging, that are going to be able to be inspiring, keep their team together. So if that sounds like you, if you're interested in kind of taking on an elevated position at the conference, we would love to hear from you. We would love for you to apply to be a TL or an ATL. We really do need to have those applications for TLs and ATLs wrapped up by the deadline of March 13th. So please give that some thought. And again, this is a wonderful time. I hope you will all consider attending ISLC. You can find more information on the student programs website at student.programs@operationsmile.org. Check it out. I hope you'll apply, and please don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. Also, I meant to mention that ISLC, the International Student Leadership Conference, is for high school students only. This is our annual high school leadership conference. So it's open to, again, applications are open to the class of 2026 or rising freshmen, the class of 2025, the class of 2024, the class of 2023, and our graduating seniors in the class of 2022. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. As you guys know, 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of Operation Smile. This is a huge milestone for the organization. And we set up earlier in the year, most of our clubs set up Smile Fund pages to help promote the 40th anniversary. You guys will remember that we talked about how we're targeting 11 countries to really bolster hospitals in these countries and the healthcare availability to people that live in rural parts of these countries. The student program's contribution through the Smile Fund pages is going to, of course, go to surgeries. We're going to be providing restorative and preventative dental care. We talked about how we're going to be providing obturators to infants who have cleft palates. Obturators, again, are a piece that fits right up inside a cleft palate and closes that opening so that a child can eat and drink until they're ready for surgery. We're going to be providing iPads to the child life areas and the speech pathologists in the hospitals in these countries that we're supporting. Just a lot of wonderful initiatives are going to happen as the result of our efforts around these Smile Fund pages. I want everyone to know that the organization, right at the turn of the new year, made a big announcement for the 40th anniversary. And this is going to be the path that the organization follows for the next 10 years, so up until the 50th anniversary. And I'd like to read you the press release that the organization made. To mark our 40th anniversary year, we're proud to be announcing a 10-year commitment to increase access to care for 1 million patients. As we enter our organization's next decade, we're excited to keep partnering with ministries of health, corporations, funders, and academic institutions. We are committed to continuing to provide life-changing cleft surgery and comprehensive care while solving global health challenges for our patients for generations to come. The big key points in that announcement are we're going to reach 1 million patients in the next 10 years. And not only are we going to be providing surgeries, but we're going to be really trying to provide comprehensive care for our patients and their families. Just like we're doing with our Smile Fund pages, we're going to be looking to provide not only cleft surgeries, but dental care, nutritional support, follow-up procedures for these patients. After they've gotten their initial cleft repair, a lot of patients need to come back for follow-up procedures, for speech therapy. So we really want to reach, again, 1 million people over the next 10 years. It's a huge goal for the organization, and we can't do it by ourselves. This is why students play such an important role in what we do. It's why all our volunteers around the world play such an important role. So I just want you to be aware that Operation Smile has rolled out this huge initiative for the next 10 years. We're so grateful to have all of your support. I think it really kind of solidifies the efforts that we're making with these Smile Fund pages and how student programs is aligning with the 40th. And I just want to thank you all for the efforts that you're making this year. I'm including in this email, our brand team has provided us with 6 social media banners. One of the big things that our student clubs can do around this big 40th anniversary announcement is just to advocate for the organization and let others know why you're involved with Operation Smile and let them know what the plans are for the 40th anniversary. So please consider sharing these social media banners on your club's social media platforms, on your personal social media platforms. Please share them with all your club members. Also included in the email that this video is attached to are some suggested posts that you can use with these social media banners. Again, just talking about why you support Operation Smile and some of the big initiatives that are coming up over the next 10 years. So please help us promote our big announcement and join us in celebrating the 40th anniversary. As you all know, coming up here in February, really starting next week, the week of Valentine's Day, we always like to encourage our student clubs to join us in our Spread the Love initiative. Spread the Love is all about encouraging our student clubs to engage in acts of kindness and philanthropy and really spread love within their school communities, and if you want to take it to a bigger level, in your local communities. I've heard some wonderful plans from a lot of our clubs, how they're going to be engaging in teacher recognition projects. Some clubs do recognition initiatives for workers in their school that don't get recognized all the time, like custodians or cafeteria workers. And when I say recognition programs, these could be making Valentine's Day cards for them or appreciation cards, anything that you want to do. I have clubs that are going to be setting up awareness tables that are going to promote Operation Smile and hand out pieces of candy for Valentine's Day or friendship bracelets. It's really a blank slate. I encourage all of you to brainstorm with your clubs ways that you can spread kindness and love in your school community throughout the rest of February. And if you post about it on social media, make sure you tag student programs so that we know what you're up to. Use the hashtag OSStudPro or @OSStudPro. And again, we love to hear about what you guys are up to. If you're looking to spread love in a bigger way in your local community, there's certainly all kinds of opportunities to help people out in our local communities, whether it's feeding homeless people at a shelter. We have a club here in Hampton Roads that has adopted their local fire station, and they take baked goods over to the fire station and write them appreciation cards throughout the year. There's just all kinds of programs that you can participate in. We also have a group of students that just went out in Hampton Roads recently, and they purchased groceries for low-income families and delivered those grocery bundles to those families. So again, please brainstorm ways that you can spread love and kindness in your school community. And if your club is motivated and really wants to go the extra step, brainstorm some ideas of projects you can engage in that spread love, kindness, and philanthropy to your local community. Thanks a lot. For all of our clubs this year, I really want you to start thinking about the Regional Leadership Council for next year. I also want to give a huge thank you to all of the students that currently participate on the Regional Leadership Council. The RLC are invaluable partners of mine throughout the year. I meet with them every month and we talk about all of the projects and initiatives that are going on with student programs, and they provide me with feedback. They help me implement strategies and initiatives in all of our regions. And these are the students I really get to know the best. And I can't say enough about how helpful they are to me and to my job at Operation Smile. But it's time to start thinking about who will be on the Regional Leadership Councils for next year. Applications are not going to launch probably until April, but I want all of our clubs to start thinking about who might represent your club on the RLC next year. My goal in Virginia is to grow the council. I would love to have one representative from all of our Virginia clubs participate on the council. I would love even more to have 2 representatives from every club participate on the council. Same for the Western region. The Western region RLC has been so strong the past 2 years. It took a really big step forward this year. We have a really strong group. And again, I would love to have 1 or 2 representatives from all of our Western region clubs participate on the council next year. We also have a Hampton Roads RLC. This is always a very strong group, and I would love for the Hampton Roads clubs to start thinking about who's going to represent your club on the RLC next year. I just wanted to throw this out in this video. Again, it's not quite time to apply for the RLC for next year, but I do want everyone to start giving it some thought about who might be a good fit on the RLC next year. I think obvious candidates for the RLC are presidents and vice presidents of clubs or executive council members. Some clubs have presidents and vice presidents, some don't. Some have an executive leadership board. But I really want to target those students that are already taking an active leadership role in their clubs. I would love to have you join me on the RLC. So start giving it some thought, and we'll continue to talk about it. And I would imagine those applications will launch sometime in April. So that's your February 2022 Operation Smile Student Programs Update. Thank you all for watching. Please share this with your clubs. I appreciate your support in all the initiatives that we have going on. I'm excited to have your support around the 40th anniversary. I hope all you high school students will consider joining us at ISLC. And thank you for everything you do and for being a part of this wonderful organization. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out anytime. I'm happy to join your club meetings or schedule meetings with your club leadership, or anything I can do to support you, just let me know. I look forward to seeing you all soon, and thanks again.